Today we're at the Westin for the Melbourne Cup for 2008, opposite Vodafone New Zealand, a large telecommunications giant on the edge of Auckland's Viaduct Harbour Marine Village. The creme de la creme of high society and glamour of Auckland have come out to show off their threads and designer clothing in this year's Melbourne Cup for 2008. Christopher Renato is the manager of the Office Bar, which is the main bar here at the Westin for this year's Melbourne Cup. Christopher, it's a big event and it's in conjunction with a charity called...
the Kids Can Charity Trust we're supporting today.
Okay. And what is it? What do they do? What's their involvement?
They supply homeless children with bandanas and boxes to sleep in on the side of the road. So it's actually quite supportive of the Auckland youth, which require a lot of support at the moment. A lot of crack addicts out there.
Okay. And today's involvement, you've had a lot of people through the bar. What's the mood of everyone inside?
Everybody's just having a really good time. You know, it's Melbourne Cup. People are just drinking and enjoying themselves, letting their hair down. The elections, as you know, are coming up, both US and New Zealand. So people are really just trying to relax a little before they have to go and cast their vote, which could really decide the fate for the rest of their lives.
Exactly. And the favourite drink on the bar at the moment?
At the moment is the Lindauer Special Reserve Blanc de Blancs, which is a non-vintage New Zealand Method sparkling wine. Mm-hmm. It's absolutely divine. $5 from every bottle is going to the Kids Can Charity Trust. Thank you very much to Lindauer for that. Second would be the Soho Rosé, which is a new rosé. It's a 2008 vintage, and $5 from every bottle of that sold today is going to the Kids Can Charity Trust as well. So just really some great involvement from our local boozeries.
Boozeries, indeed. And finally, threads. What's your best pick on who's been wearing what and why?
Well, there's some really fabulous fat girls from Vodafone who are wearing some frilly red numbers. They're really, really doing it tough today, I think, drawing attention to themselves when they probably shouldn't be. A lack of fascinators this year, which is really unfortunate. I expected a lot more people to be wearing some fantastic headgear, but there is one woman, the GM of Grab a Seat is here today, and she's wearing a fabulous hat. So
I think they may have decided not to wear a hat and opted to not even go to the hairdresser, maybe.
A lot of them have, I think, which is actually a nice touch, you know, because we don't have enough birds in the bar, so they need somewhere to nest. It's good. It's good.
Always a pleasure. Nice to see you.
Thank you. Mwah.
And that is Christopher, who is the manager here at the Westin, which is open 7 days a week. For further information, you can visit the website www.thewestin.com. I'm with Alexis Parker, formerly known as the glamour puss of the group. Well, actually still is of the group. Alexis, horse racing's high on the agenda here with Melbourne Cup. You've been involved with horse racing for many years. What stands out for you as far as horse racing in New Zealand?
I think for us, we're right in par with Australia now. We have some of the best horses there are, and we showed that tonight. And I think the fashion goes with it as well. Okay,
so you are looking absolutely beautiful. If we can get a wide shot of what Alexis is wearing, it is absolutely stunning. It's almost red carpet material. It's an Australian designer. You've only worn it once before. You've had a lot of compliments tonight. What have you found to be so interesting in what people have been wearing tonight?
Well, it's interesting to see how the fashions are changing. So normally it's the fascinators and everyone...
We've been talking to Chris about that tonight. Not a lot of people have worn... Well, actually no one inside the Westin's worn fascinators, and that is very horse racing.
I was planning on it, but it didn't quite happen today.
That's okay. You're looking gorgeous with what we would normally see Alexis wearing straight hair, but it's actually with a bit of curl. Fashion aside, horse racing in New Zealand has become so much more. It is very much hands-on, and for rural parts of New Zealand, to people who own horses are like royalty. Is that the same in Australia, do you think?
Yeah, I think we're becoming an even par. I think we are. We're catching up. They were probably, hence why it's the Melbourne Cup. I think they were ahead there, but we're definitely proving that we can do it. And we've won some Maccabi Diva. We've definitely won a few, so yeah.
And so is that, with Melbourne Cup and the festivities that are going on in Melbourne, is that like the Auckland Cup week, or is that like Canterbury Cup week?
I think they're different, but New Zealand definitely holds their own. Boxing Day races is always a huge one for us, and yeah, if we can keep winning them, then it's going to stay big.
Keep them coming. So much. It's so nice to see you. Thanks, Lexi.
There are a couple of other places that we could be today, but it's really about friends today. I mean, there is great fashion, but I've just met some incredible people, and they look good. There's 2 girls that I've seen today, and they look fantastic,
Would one of them be someone by the name of Alexis?
She looks good, and then yourself, Mary, you look... Right. I haven't seen, this outfit before.
Right, well, it's one in a million, I would say, but it's probably not as designer as what Alexis is wearing. Now, as far as Melbourne Cup coverage goes, what is horse racing for you? What does it mean to you?
Horse racing really is about the excitement of...
winning, or is it?
No, it is. It's backing someone, backing the underdog, and because if an underdog wins, you win big. And I think that's it. Like in say business, if you back a roughie or back someone who hasn't got, you don't think has got what it takes, but it does win, everyone's excited. If Bart Cummings, like today, I think Bart Cummings won. Yeah. And that's pretty standard, run of the mill. But if that story behind the horse that wasn't going to make it, or got told it was dumb at school or something like that, gets up and wins, I think everyone's pretty happy. So
gorgeous, great stuff.
That's what racing is for me. But yeah, nice to see you, Mary.
Nice to see you too. Brad Robinson. And the Melbourne Cup coverage is almost over from the Westin. If you'd like further information on the resort itself, they're the only 6-star hotel in New Zealand actually, do visit the website www.westin.com.